live stream should you choose to accept it. Nah. As always, this live stream may or may not be for you, but consider this. Consider this. I know you've been wanting it. I know you've been missing it. You know, I know you just want so much of it. Let's spend some quality time together. You know, let's make some bad decisions. Well, no, none at all. You know, actually, I would have went live a lot sooner, but I was actually watching some Netflix. Appreciate you, Simply Deep. Thank you for coming through. Kudos to you. Kudos to you for coming through. First person here. You know, maybe the only person here, but it's late night. You know, why not spend some quality time together? Let's make some bad decisions together. You know, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Yeah, yeah. Innuendos, right? I'm not really talking about much. I'm just here mm, having some quality time. Just putting in my time, putting in my late night hours and the midnight hours. You know, let's spend some time together. Me, you, and whoever else is on the live stream. Let's strip. Nah, seriously. I'm joking, just in case any family members or friends may see this. Ooh, almost spilled some hot tea on me. Now that would have been viral. Nah, not really. But anyway, it's been a long weekend. Had a lot going on in the news and whatnot, because I would get in an embarrassing situation with a chick. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so, simply deep. But I'm not worried about embarrassing situations with females right now. You know, right now I'm just getting through the days, doing what I got to do. You know, life goes on, things transpire. You know, I love the females, they love me. I'm just trying to take it and put it all in stride. You know, relationships can be funny sometimes. You know, be it male, female, 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 male, male, not male, male, but male, male, same sex, I guess. Not to say I've ever been in one, but the point I'm saying is that relationships with anybody can be crazy, stressful, straining, whatever, you know. I would give examples, but I don't want to distract you from the topic. Well, simply deep, this is not a topic live stream, to be honest with you. This is just us spending time together, quality time on the live stream. This is me putting in my time. You know, I don't think I went live yesterday, but I didn't go live twice yesterday. So who knows how long I'm gonna be on? Who knows what I'm gonna talk about? Oh, thoughts and prayers with those in Japan that are going through the horrific situations that they face. Thoughts and prayers to those folks in Thailand and anywhere else in the world where people are going through, horrific, life-altering, changing situations out there. Seriously, thoughts and prayers go with your families and those affected by natural disasters and man-made disasters everywhere. So with that being said, though, like I said, I'm just here right now, just communicating with whoever's out there. This is the late shift, or this is the first shift. That's what they call this. This is first shift, So who's on first? Your man Mel Mel. Mel Mel is on the first shift, the late night shift, the graveyard shift. Escape is futile. So thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for just being here with me, just kicking it. It was a long weekend. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a long weekend, but it was a productive weekend. Had to get up early, put in that work. I was tired. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was so tired. But still, I ain't forgot about YouTube, as YouTube has not forgotten about me, or more specifically, you, the subscriber, you, the people that come through and support. Much love to you. It can't be overstated, understated. Well, it can't be understated. It can't be stated enough. How important it is that folks come by and support, that they like, they subscribe, they interact and whatnot. I know there's people out there that probably live streaming right now, and kudos to you. I've seen people in passing, that were doing different live streams. The Green Bay Wackies, the Jeanette Pickerins, the Crimson Fantasies. I know Granny Monsters is moving around out there. You got a lot of people doing what they do, in this YouTube sphere. Sipping on my tea with lemon. That's all good. And I will say right now quickly to anybody out there that's discouraged, that's thinking this YouTube thing may not be for them, more specifically to the people that's thinking about quitting. especially if you got a lot of content left in you. I still encourage you to, you know, keep going at it and doing what you do. It's so much more that you have to offer. Let me see what you're saying. Simply deep. You can be in the park at night when alone and she's fishy and you let her fill in the bit. Well, simply deep, as it pertains to that, sex, public sex in the park. I'll tell anybody, don't do it. Don't do it. Especially at night, depending on the city that you're from. I mean, you don't want to get caught out there. There's a lot of perverts out in the world. There's a lot of things that can happen to you. And then people forget about the wildlife. So wildlife can come upon you. It's a rabbit, squirrel jump on you when you whip your pecker out. Then that's another situation. Or maybe you're someplace where there's a bear. The bear may maul you. I don't know. But maybe not in that type of public park. But for me, sex in public places, I mean, I guess some people are excited by it. It's something that, they get into. Maybe it's a fantasy. I've known some people that have been into that, and maybe that's something they want to do. You're young, YOLO, you only live once. I guess it's just a thing, I don't know. Also to appreciate the thumbs up, and for those people, for the 3 people here, appreciate the thumbs up. Nothing wrong with that. Thank you for coming by. Thumbs up, thumbs down, everything all around. I appreciate this. Letting YouTube know that you appreciate the live stream. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I don't know, but as for me, yeah, public sex, it's not a thing for me. I mean, I know people doing that. I'm not judging anybody that gets into that. That's what it is. Creative advice, but it doesn't have to be the part of things can go wrong and you're left without none. Yeah, that's true. A lot of things can go wrong if you decide you want to have a romp or a tryst in the open. You can get arrested, for public, indecency or what is it, indecent exposure or something like that. If that's still a thing, I don't know. But, I mean, regardless of whoever you're with, especially if with somebody that you don't know that long, you want to be careful. Now, if you're married and you want to do something frisky or risky, at least the person. You get arrested together and have a story to tell your children, when you get older. Like, oh, once upon a time we did such and such. Once upon a time, not long ago. Anyway. But that's what that is. Right now I'm just in the chill, kickback, live stream mode. I'm not even thinking too much about nothing much. I'm surprised 7 minutes has elapsed so quickly, I just going through the rat race, the grind, doing what I got to do. But also, too, being grateful for, life. Just being able to, just have a roof over my head, a bed to sleep in, and things like that. That's always something that's really important and whatnot. I wonder what's going on with you folks out there. Sherry K, what's going on, Sherry K? I see you. I'm throwing up stuff like I got gang signs, but I appreciate the thumbs up again too, folks. Thank you for the 4 people. Yes, the 4 people that are in the live stream right now. I don't have a whole bunch of deep and profound things to say. This is not really a topic live stream, even though I do topical live streams, but just spending time with you, At this time in my life, I wanna live stream it with you. Ooh. Yeah, you know how that goes. I mean, I still push forward with the YouTube. And I get what some people come through, just trying to figure out if you should live stream or if you should put content out or if you should, really even be in the mix and whatnot. Let me take a sip of this tea. Oh, she can get frisky. She removes. Yeah. Yeah, simply deep. Yeah, it seems like you got a lot going on with you. Just be careful out there. And I'll say that to you, simply deep. It seems like you want to go out there and do some things out in the public. Just be careful, Make sure you got your protection. Make sure you got your routes and everything planned out and worked out. Don't get caught out there with your pants down, That's a public service announcement. Let Melmo give a public service announcement to you right now. If you plan on having sex in a public area, there's a chance that you might get caught. Choose wisely your location. No. It's all good. The thing is all good, simply deep. I know you want to go out there and have public sex. I get it. I'm not judging you. Me, I'm too scary. I'm not worrying about it. I don't want my mama to see or my brother or somebody. Oh my God, I could picture them at Thanksgiving dinner or, just chilling around the house. And then they say, oh, look at you. Look at this. Look what happened. I know my brother's ruthless. So for me, I'm not doing that. But hey, to each his own. Like I said, stranger things have happened. Stranger things. Not the Netflix special either, the Netflix movies or whatever the case may be. But I want to know, more importantly, how were your folks' weekend? I mean, hopefully you had a good weekend. Uh, you were an anime watcher. Yeah, I watch anime sometimes, Simply Deep. Sometimes I watch anime, not too much, but I haven't seen the anime in a while. Mm. I just pretty much, I don't know. I watch documentaries and whatnot. I was actually watching a comedy special on Netflix, the comedy lineup. It was okay. I had to stop watching it because it kind of a couple of jokes wasn't to my taste. I like to watch comedy sometimes, especially after a long weekend. Yes, my weekend was good. How about yours? My weekend was good. Good. Just got back from New Hampshire. Wow. Okay. Okay. Sherry K. I see you making moves all around the area and stuff like that. I need to go out to New Hampshire. I want to check it out. I heard it's pretty live around the New Hampshire primaries and all that stuff like that. I would like to go around there like during like a presidential election year just to see what that vibe, that atmosphere is like. But shout out to New Hampshire out there. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, even though New York is what it is, saying it's the place to be. I appreciate that. I appreciate the five people for being right here, right now with me. We're just kicking it with each other. We just spending a little quality time. Just reflecting, just sharing my thoughts. Just hear what you vibing and whatnot. Hopefully not repeating myself too much. Just, just drifting and whatnot. Just hey, it's all good. It's all beautiful. I was born and raised in New Hampshire. Wow, I thought you were from New England or something. Boston or something like that. Okay, cool, cool. So you must have moved out and went and did your thing. You know, later to the person that just left. It's all good. Crimson Fantasy. Yes, I did mention you. I gave you a shot, Crimson Fantasy. Holla at you, my Canadian friend. I haven't forgotten about you. I will be available this weekend coming up. You moved to Cape Cod. Yeah, I've heard about Cape Cod. My parents have actually been to Cape Cod, and I haven't been to Cape Cod. I need to go out to Cape Cod. I don't know why. Every time I hear Cape Cod, I think of Cape Fear, the movie Cape Fear. I don't remember if that movie was filmed out there in Cape Cod, but whatever. It's all good. Shout out to New Hampshire, though. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to everybody else that's in the chat. Appreciate you for coming through, even if it's just a few of you. I say to anybody, respect your audience and your live stream. Be appreciative to the people that come by, that come through and whatnot. You make this worthwhile and make it what it is. You know, there's so much I got to talk about, but it's all good. Cape Cod sounds like it'd be a great place to go on vacation. Yes, it would. I think it would. Crimson Fantasy sounds like a great place to go. You'd have to ask Sherry K about that. Maybe she knows. I know she would know. But me, I need a vacation, and I'm gonna take time off, but I need to actually go away. It's okay. What do you mean, Sherry K? It's okay. Cape Cod is okay. Hey, listen, if Mel get out there, Cape Cod is gonna be lit. It's gonna be the place to be. They're gonna be like, woo, Mel is here. They'll be like, la 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 la. Mel is here. Listen, if I come to Toronto, man, I'm coming to the 6 side. They need to see Mel on the 666. What's up, Frozen Fury 009? Appreciate you. Oh, all the time. Ooh. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. I'm just having a chill, kick back, stream. No real expectations. You let go of your inhibitions. Let your inner freak out. Let your hair down. If you got hair, put on a wig so you can let it down too. Free yourself. Yeah, you gotta let your mind free your mind, and the rest will follow. Be colorblind. Don't be so shallow. You're working. I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah. Well, I hope they're doing well too, Fury 009. Right now we just here. That song's brings you back. Yeah. But what would impress me is if you actually know who sang that song. Go to northern New Hampshire in the mountains. Go hiking and fishing. Yeah, I could go hiking and fishing. Catch me like a big whopper out in the thing. But me, Sherry Cake, if I'm gonna go out there and catch a fish, I'm gonna dive in the water and catch it with my teeth or my hands. I'm gonna do it old fashioned, like Brooklyn, Brooklyn. Just had a fish in my mouth, kind of crazy. Old school music right there. En Vogue, okay, okay, there you go. Mm. But that's what it's gonna be, Sherry K. I'm gonna be out there like Oh wow, man. I'm a bit whatever age it is. Was in South Carolina on a family trip. Oh wow, sorry to hear that. Oh, speaking of South Carolina, shout out to my man Rebel Stay Sovereign from out there in South Carolina. Haven't heard from you in a while, Rebels, but hopefully everything is good with you. You know, it is what it is. I know folks is busy out there making that money, doing what they got to do. That's what's up. Keep doing what you do. Go hunt a bear. Listen, the reason I don't go hunt bears, Sherry K, is because like I'm like a grizzly bear myself, so it's like attacking, a brethren out there. They call me the grizzly bear of the streets, so I don't wanna take down the great grizzly bear. I might wrestle him or whatever the case may be. Yeah, yeah. Now you gotta pass. I don't want to hunt a grizzly bear. That's a majestic animal of the wild. I might throw some honey at him and just keep it moving. They grrr. When I say grrr, you see like bears coming up. They look up. You know what I'm saying? Where all my grizzlies at? Grrr. Anyway, forgive me. Uh, but nah, seriously though, I don't know. I'm not messing with no grizzly bear. I'm not. If I go out there see Yogi or something. Like, hey, boo boo, you're the pissnick bastard. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just said a whole bunch of nothing right there. Forgive me. Forgive me. Um, I'm winding down. I'm surprised there's 6 people in the chat right now. 5 people back and forth. But you know what it is. We'll put the Bears in their place. And it is Brooklyn Babe. Every time Brooklyn Babe in here, that means I must extend the live stream. I was just about to close it down and Brooklyn Babe came and I said, all right, okay, now I need 15 more minutes. Now, but seriously though, shout out to you, Brooklyn Babe. She's from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn. I think you're from Brooklyn, but I know you're somewhere in Brooklyn. I'm in Brooklyn too. That gets weird though, saying I try not to, hey, you talking on Smokey the Bear. That's funny. Only you can prevent a forest fire. Besides that, yeah, I haven't heard Smokey the Bear in a while. They got me thinking about McGruff the Crime Dog. I don't know if anybody remembers that. I don't want to date myself. I'm not old, but I'm not too young. So, I remember McGruff the Crime Dog. Let's leave it at that. And Smokey the Bear. Only you can prevent a forest fire. I guess people are not worried about forest fires nowadays, especially, but they got all these wildfires, though. I don't know. You gotta be safe out there. It makes me wonder, though, why people would buy these expensive properties over there in places where they have wildfires on the side of the mountain. I get it, but I wouldn't have it more than a vacation home. Use my vacation home in New Hampshire. Listen, hey, that sounds great and awesome, Sherry K. Right now, I got to get the time off for vacation and the money and all that stuff to go. But I will get to a point where I actually take a real vacation. I don't know if any of you out there into staycations. I done had so many staycations over the years. Forget about it. The last real vacation I took, which wasn't a real vacation, it was still like a business trip, was Las Vegas 2004. Oh man, I'm a bad boy. I make you feel so good. Anyway, we was out there. It was a fun time. I remember we were singing Montel Jordan, the song. He's like, it's Friday night. We were singing it on a Tuesday. It was cool. You'd have to be there. I can't really recreate the situation. I'm on vacation now in South Carolina. We'll be headed back in Texas in 4 days. Well, deep in the heart of Texas. Be safe out there in South Carolina. Anybody out on vacation, hopefully you're enjoying yourself and your time. You know what I'm saying? You got to leave that 9 to 5 up on the shelf. What? And just enjoy yourself. Do, 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 do. Anybody know who sings that? But yeah, sometimes you got to leave the work behind. You just got to go out there into the world and experience some things. Now's the time. July, August, even some parts of September. Some people, if they're good and they got it, like the right way, they can vacation any time of the year. Me, I like to go to hot places, like when it's cold over here on the east. Like I would go to a place like Arizona, which I used to live at one point. I would go there like in the deep winter, December, or go out to Texas or something. I've been to Dallas before, so that's cool. I've been on the West Coast, I want to go back to the Midwest or just, chill out there, call myself Midwest Mel, but it's all good. Vacationing is good. You need to decompress. You need to get away sometimes. You need to just, relax your mind, let your conscience be free, That's another story. Yeah. I hope folks are just being safe and being cool out there. Don't spend too much of your money when you go to these places too, man. I tell anybody if you go on vacation and come to New York, be sure not to go to all the touristy spots if you're trying to buy souvenirs and stuff like that, or just be careful. Find local spots and stuff that you can go to. Get to know people that's from the area that'll take you around and try to get you deals and take you to places where you're not gonna get ripped off and whatnot. Because there's a lot of overpriced stuff in New York as it is anywhere else in the world and whatnot. Going to the tourista spots, you automatically gonna pay more than what you would normally pay. If you actually knew somebody from around the way, from around that area and whatnot. So that's what it is. Uh, Dallas, Fort Worth, and Arlington. I hear that. Nothing wrong with that, Frozen. Shout out to Texas. Definitely shout out to Texas. Texas is hot, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you. It was hotter when I went to Arizona. Arizona was the first time I felt dry desert heat. And coming from the east, being a black man coming from the east, I wasn't ready. I'll be honest with you, I was not ready. I remember it was so hot. It was like 10, 11 at night. It was like 90 degrees. I'm saying, whoa, how do people survive in this heat? The AC bill out there is crazy, man. But you got to have good AC. And the funny thing is right now, it's so cool over here. I don't even have my fan on. I got no AC in the window or none of that stuff. That's how cool it is out here, out east. Arizona, yes, is a furnace. I forget where they say Death Valley is at. There's a part of the United States that they call Death Valley. I mean, because it's so hot, one of the hottest places recorded on Earth. You know what I'm saying? So, any place named Death Valley is a place where you kind of just travel to with a coffin if you're going to stay there any time in an extended period of time. Go out there, it'd be a great cardio diet or something. I don't know, way to lose weight. Forgive me. I'm just talking, just going through the thoughts of my mind, just interacting with you folks in the chat. Don't expect a deep conversation tonight. I don't have any real deep conversation. It's just the chit chat, the awkward small talk. Maybe I'm a master of awkward small talk. I don't know. But it's all good. I like talking to people, like conversating with people about different things. Did someone try to run through there on foot regular? I don't know. I don't know. But if they did try to run through Death Valley on foot, frozen, that was a fool's errand. That was a fool's mission. Any place called Death Valley is a place that you probably need to steer clear of or bring a lot of water with you. And probably by the time you get through Death Valley, the water may have been evaporated. So, like I said, if I was on some 40 days, 40 nights, Jesus type mission, maybe I go do that just to lose some weight or something. I don't know. Test myself, get tempted or something, turn the stone into bread. I don't know. Yeah, whatever the case, maybe I'm not trying to get religious with you, tonight, but yeah, that's what happens. Shout out to Death Valley. I forget where it's at. I don't know if any of you people know where. I won't say you people, any of you folks in the chat know where. Yeah, where Death Valley is. I got politically correct for a second. Forgive me. Shout out to the politically correct out there, though. I know you're doing your thing. You know, so much going on in the news. I don't know if anybody cares, but your man Justin Bieber, is engaged to be married. Anybody that cares about that. Cribs of Fantasy, I know you care about your Canadian guy, Justin Bieber. I forget who is it Haley Baldwin or something like that? I don't know. Justin Bieber is engaged. That's big news. I don't know. So maybe people care about that, are excited about that and whatnot. There's so much going on in the news, so much entertainment stuff, movies coming out, a couple of different things out there that people want to see. And I ask you folks out there, what are you getting into this summer? What are you doing that's exciting? What are you, I guess exploring? What's of interest to you? I would like to know if you want to talk about that in the chat. If not, that's cool too. No pressure. I don't follow pop stars or Bieber, but I do respect their music though. That's interesting. That's cool. I just threw it out there because it was something that I seen. It came across the timeline or came across the Google search. Not that I really care, but kudos to that man. Hopefully he can have a long-lasting relationship or something meaningful. I don't know. Speaking of relationships, Simply Deep, that has to be something that could be embarrassing. Trying to have a relationship in the public eye and then dealing with all the nonsense and stuff that can come with that. Going to Alaska in 2 weeks. That's interesting, Sherry K. I would like to know, Sherry K, what's making you want to go to Alaska? That would be interesting to know. I'm curious as to, what would make you want to go there now. Maybe Maybe it's just, I don't know, you want a cooler place, try to get away from the heat. You know, Alaska's, it's nice. It's nice. I heard things are extremely expensive over there because you gotta mail a lot of stuff. I don't think they produce any real anything out there. Ice caves. Well, that's cool. It's not always super cold as what people think. I had a friend go to. Okay, okay, that's cool. You can get chilly out there. Like I said, take some pictures though. Don't forget to take pictures. Have a once in a lifetime experience out there. Alaska. I can imagine a postcard from there. It's chilly. You know, is what it is. Um, wow, wow. Okay, okay. Yes, it's what it is. Shout out to Alaska. I wonder what the area code and whatnot is like that out there. Forgive me. I'm thinking other thoughts. I got distracted for a minute. Um, Alaska. Um, isn't that where this woman is from? Sarah Palin. Isn't Sarah Palin the former politician or whatever? I show her voices when I see Mel Lab. Well, thank you, Slayer. I appreciate you for being here. As a joke though, free snow cones. That's funny. That's it. Yes. Okay. So Sarah Palin is from Alaska. Yes, Slayer. Right now, I'm just having the chill kickback live stream. I'm shouting out people that's coming through to the live stream. I'm shouting out the lurkers that's in the background. Shout out to all my lurkers out there. I appreciate you for lurking for me. I'm lurking for you. We lurking for each other. Lurk to lurk. You know what I'm saying? And then shout out to all those people that watch this in the replay gang. I'm a hiker and want to hike in the ice caves. Okay, cool. That's what's up, Sherry K. You get those ice caves on. Just got off my second job cooking over a 400-degree grill. That's what I'm talking about. You cooking. You putting in that work. I ain't mad at you, man. You might gonna lose some pounds over that grill. But what you cooking over there, Slayer? I mean, the rest of us are hungry. Well, I ate already, but hey, it takes something to work. you know. Let me find out Slayer is slaying that food over that grill. You're like, 400 degrees, baby. I'm the slayer of this meat. Yeah, slaying that grill. There you go. He took the words right out of my mouth. Slayer slaying that grill. Like I said, peas don't cook in the kitchen. Peas don't cook on the grill. Anyway, that's another song. Moving on up. To the east side. Moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. I did steaks, lobster tails, burgers, ribs, chicken. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ooh, ooh. Burgers, ribs, and chicken. Oh my. Lobster steak. Ooh my God. You're going to have some stalkers out there, man. They're going to be stalking you for that meat and that rib. You starting a riot in this chat right now, brother. The Jeffersons. Steaks and burgers. Oh my. Chicken and ribs and lobsters. Oh my. Follow. Whoo, the Chaco Brick Road. I gotta go out there. Where you at, man? Where you at? You at Memphis? You in Tennessee somewhere? Where you at, man? I gotta catch a flight. What's going on? Just in time prepping. Howdy. Appreciate you for coming by. This is the chill kickback live stream. Relax yourself. Let your conscience be free. You're now rolling with Mel from the RHP. But yeah, I'm just chilling. Like I said, I don't have much of an agenda for this live stream. Sometimes I actually just come on and talk and just see what's going on with you folks. I mean, I do care about what's going on in your lives and stuff like that. This is a great stream so far. Well, yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Simply Deep. Like I said, you got to have a stream sometime that you just, I don't know, you just talk to people, they talk to you. We talking to each other. We spending quality time together. Let's make some bad decisions together. Let's get some of the cognac, get some of the yak, break some of the back. Whack. Let's get a this and that. Woo, they start. Nah. This is tea here. I can't be on a live stream drinking. They're gonna be like, "Oh, what is he thinking?" Getting a little sip of this and that. And no, I'm not into that. But I just give you an example. That's all. You're funny, Simply Deep. You're very conscious individual and a very astute, aware individual. It's all good. Sometimes when people come to my live streams, I wonder what they be what they be looking for. Natural tendencies come through, and I get you right after a couple of shots of Crown Royal or vodka. Listen, Crown Royale and vodka is fine with me. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, Simply Deep. There's no problem. No problem. Yeah. Um, it's crazy though. Sometimes I be wondering what the people in the background lurking are looking for. I mean, am I your secret fantasy? Are you fantasizing about Mel Mel and what Mel Mel could do to you and happen for you? For those of certain persuasions and whatnot. Are you wondering? Are you feeling some type of way about Mel Mel? Ooh, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. For food, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I give them the food, the wisdom, that too. Let me stop. But oh my God. Don't feed the trolls. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know where the trolls are at, but who knows? Lynn Denton. Oh my God. It is Lynn Denton. Shout out to Lynn Denton. Awesome, awesome individual. I think my thing actually something else. I don't know what they're thinking Simply Deep, but they're thinking about something. Right now I'm thinking about Lynn Denton. Thank you, Lynn Denton, for coming through. You awesome, beautiful soul. You what are you gonna say, sexy YouTuber? I don't know, but it's all good. Thank you for coming through, Lynn. Appreciate you. Uh, yeah. I'm actually saying, what would Mel do? That's funny. Uh, it's true, Lynn. It's true. It's true. Like I said, you are who you are for a reason. Shout out to the 9 people here, to the 9 brave, crazy souls. You know, Thank you for braving this live stream with me. It's not over yet, but just thank you for being here. You know, we've only just begun. The live stream is not over. I got a lot to give. Oh, you gotta go. Oh my God, it is Roll King. You gotta. Oh my God, I'm shedding a tear. I'm shedding a real YouTuber cheer. Oh my God, it is Road King. I was thinking about you today, Road King. I really was. I really was. Thank you, Road King. I appreciate you, sir. Your presence, it means a lot. I'm waiting for the Lurkers mixtape. Me and Crimson Fantasy got to get together and do something. Thank you, Road King, for being here for just a few minutes. I appreciate you. I still love you, man. I know, a lot of things are different now, but, still shout you out, Jersey, man, and it's all good. Yeah, no, Road King. I appreciate Road King more than you know. More than you know. I appreciate Dog Matter, Big Guys. Miss you guys. I know things are different now, but it is what it is. But still, like I said, got love for you. And there is Dexter. There we go. Yeah. Take care, Road King. Shout out to Dark Matter as well and Big Guys. Shout out to all the rest of the folks in the community. Yeah, that's what it is. Quarter flashback. But anyway, that's what it is. I'm sitting downtown right now on lunch for work. Yeah, that's funny. Thank you, Road King. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I'll still continue to watch your videos and whatnot. If you don't love Mel, you don't love God. That's funny. Well, you love God. You could not love me and still love God, but I appreciate that. Thank you, Road King, for coming by, man. Thank you. I saw one of your videos pop up on my feed and whatnot. Definitely, I haven't forgotten about you. You know how to be entertaining without being crass. Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad you think that way. I've had some ex-girlfriends and some scorned females who may feel different about that. But yeah, that's what it is. And yes, Lynn, I did catch you out there. You're having lunch and you're having lunch without me. My girl left me for her best friend. I'm so depressed right now. Don't disappear. Don't disappear. How do they say, Dexter? There's plenty of fish in the sea. Plenty of fish in the sea. I'll leave it at that, whether you believe it or not. And yes, Sherry K, I was getting my little sing on. I did a flip on a song. We've only just begun. The romance is not over. Sorry, but I'm already dead. Well, you feel pretty much alive to me unless you're a bot in the chat. Keep on living. You only got one life to live. Take care, Dexter. Even if they're miles away. Sorry to hear that. Bro, my ex, my God, let me tell you. Yeah, I know, Slayer. I know. Orders of protection, all kind of crazy stuff forever. Sorry to hear that, brother. Sorry to hear that. Like I said, I'll be around when you come back from forever. But um, yeah, it's kind of crazy out there. Life, man, life. Relationships. Oh my God, exes suck. Well, yeah, they do until they break up. But oh my God. Nah, we don't. I don't want you to. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go like that. Little Kate Cod. Oh my God. Yeah. Ah, man. So many jokes. So many jokes. So little time. So many innuendos. Uh, yeah. I wouldn't have put that number out there, but yeah, yeah, I wouldn't put the number out there. I would have let that. Uh, yeah, no, 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 no. We care. I care. I care. I care. But what's up, Yas Poet? Um, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. This is one of those live streams. A lot is going on in this live stream. A lot is going on in the chat. Some things serious, some things not so serious. But I take a time and I take a note to say that, for anybody out there struggling with relationships and going through that, um, and going through, any, thing with anybody, like going through breakups or depression and whatnot, you know, um, don't stress too much because, like I said, there's hope, there's light on the other side of the tunnel. You just have to survive to the next day. It's all good as someone track it. Yeah, I'll be there. Well, okay, cool. Relationships are an obstacle, a system that leaves others. Because once I'm going, I hope you're happy. I hope you live on. Well, I mean, I don't want to see anybody hurt themselves. We're in charge of our inner happiness. Yes, Lynn, this is true. This is true. And Dexter, you are in charge of your inner happiness, or whoever may be behind the profile for real. Because see, here's the thing about these live streams, and here's the thing about trolls and that whole thing. I can speak directly through whatever screen that you have, if you're listening to me, if you're hearing me, if you're not actually a bot, if you're a real person. What's up, Trail? Okay, I'll call you T. You have to understand that, you got to find value and purpose within yourself. And I'll say this to anybody going through situations when it comes to, relationships and stuff like that. This is my real talk. This is my real talk. This is the real Mel talk to you, to anybody. The best thing that you can do in a relationship is to work on yourself. The best thing you can do for anybody, in a relationship is to make sure you're good. Trying to find happiness in somebody else and trying to complete yourself when somebody else is always a failing effort because at the end of the day, people can let you down. But no, it's all good, Simply Deep. It's all good, Simply Deep. I don't expect you to be on that long anyway. Like I said, I don't know how long I was going to be on. My heart is aching so badly. If your heart is aching badly, then let it ache badly. If your heart is aching badly, then that's good. And I'll tell anybody, if you're in a situation, in a relationship, things don't work out and you're not hurting, then you're not human. Then you're alien. Something wrong with you. I've had situations where I didn't want to leave the house for 2 months. I remember I had a situation where, it didn't work out with the female that I was dealing with. And I was sitting around listening to Luther Vandross and Brian McKnight songs for 2 months. You know, I just don't want to wake up and act like everything's okay. You don't have to act like everything is okay. You know, yeah, yeah, no, definitely. You move on to the next one, Lynn, but at the same time, before you move on to the next one, you experience the pain, you feel the pain. You know what I'm saying? I tell anybody, feel the pain, go through it. Don't be afraid to have some heartache. Don't be afraid to cry it out. Don't be afraid to be mad and be angry. But what you don't do is harm yourself or harm somebody else. Yeah, yeah, so don't leave the house for months until the pain is real. I never been crushed so badly. Well, a lot of us haven't been crushed badly, until we've been crushed badly the first time. Believe me, there's times when I thought I was strong and I had this together and, I'm me and whatnot. And then, stuff hits you. It just knock you like a ton of bricks. I mean, the situation leaves you exposed and without no one and someone who walks on you. Yeah, that's crazy too, Simply Deep. That's definitely Simply Deep. But, hopefully you try not to put yourself in those situations, or if you get in those situations, you try to maneuver and, learn from your experiences. But back to what Dex was saying, or T, I tell you and I tell anybody else, The best thing you can do in a relationship is to get you together. Take time out to fix you and find out what's going on with you. If you're complete and you know your value and you know your worth and you know where you stand and where you come from, then it's hard for somebody else to bring you down. You need to reflect back on this old saying and the phrase, but success comes from failure. That's part of it too. Losing and heartbreak and all that other stuff can build character. If you understand. I mean, it's a saying that I've heard. No time is truly ever wasted. Time reveals all. This situation will reveal you. Reveal who you really are. Are you that person that rises to the occasion, or are you crushed by the heartache, by the emotions, by the turmoil, by the pain, by the suffering that is caused? I mean, we all suffer, we all go through stuff, but it is what it is. It's like you're the perfect person for her, and she betrays you. I am the dark man, the Tammy's boy, the walking dude, the hard case. I just feel like crying and I don't cry. That's poetic right there, though. I might have to steal that from you, you know. On the real though, I might have to steal that from you. But in all truth, you know, sometimes when things don't work out, it's just a reality that we've chosen the wrong one. This gives you a chance for a better life or relationship. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it will heal. Well, part of the healing process, like as Lynn is alluding to, and I'll piggyback off of that, part of the healing process is surviving, surviving from day to day. I mean, I've had times where I didn't really think I was going to make it out of situations. To tell you the truth, if we want to get personal right now, I could get personal with you, stuff I don't really talk about. I mean, I've had relationships where, women have cheated on me and gotten pregnant by somebody else and said it was my baby and didn't know if it was my baby. Then there was abortions and, there was all kind of stuff that happened. And I was just, oh my God, okay, the last part I said wasn't necessary. Listen, don't worry about it, Simply Deep. I wrote thoughts down to try to lead them in that book, and that's where you get away out. Yeah, yeah. That's why I write poetry too. Better to love and lost than not to loved at all. Yeah, and believe me, I've been through situations, so I know sometimes it's better to have loved and lost and not to love at all. Sometimes it's better to have the heartbreak and go through your situations and just let it be, because the reality is, you could get caught up and wrapped up in situations. I'll say to this to anybody, ain't nobody out there worth me hurting myself or going through crazy. I tell you a secret, I say, if will disappear the darkness and it was like, I say, well, you know, it's a way out. It's a way out. It's a way out. Bro, you got this. You heard people in a relationship ended 2 months ago. I cried like a baby crying. Yeah, no, definitely, definitely. I remember Slade, you talked about that, and like I said, I just say on a serious note. I mean, a lot of us out there have been through things. If I told you, the deepness about my situation, like I said, I literally was dealing with somebody who, had multiple abortions, and there was cheating, and there was embarrassment. There was times when I didn't know what was going to happen with me. I didn't know if I was going to catch a case. I didn't know if I was going to be in jail. I didn't know if somebody was going to come after me. Like I said, I've been in some situations. I can tell you some horror stories. I've had people, you get pregnant and then all of a sudden you find out this person saying I'm a devil worshiper, and you're like, am I going to birth the Antichrist? And you wondering to yourself, like, what? Like I said, I've had some crazy situations. I had amazing looks, amazing life, amazing assets. Well, sometimes you just choose the wrong person. You just choose the wrong person, Dexter. That's sometimes it comes down to that. It's okay to cry and things. I mean, all I can tell you from personal experience, if you're willing to, survive through the days and get through the situation, from day to day, then you can make it out. My thing to you, Dexter, or T, is that you have to make it to tomorrow. If you can make it to tomorrow, you can make it to the next day. You just take it one day at a time. If you have to cry it out, if you have to, struggle it out, if you have to tough it out, rough it out, fine. As long as you don't hurt yourself, as long as you don't hurt anybody else, whatever the situation may be. And I say this just, more exactly to anybody out there who's facing any situation. To add to everything, it's human to deal with the choices, whether they are for us or against us. And you're in shame of coming yourself. I have one more month of work and I'm off to on a new adventure. I have nobody supporting me now. Well, here's the thing. You have you. You have you to support you. Mac Truck, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate for the 10 people being here. I mean, like I said, I didn't expect the conversation to get this deep. You know, I was coming for the chill kickback, but I appreciate you folks for moving the energy where it needs to be. And I'll say for anybody, like I said, that's in relationships, we all go through heartache. We all go through pain. Well, how did that song goes? In my life, I've seen heartache and pain. In my life, you know how that goes. What kind of girl gets a new boyfriend while she's already in a relationship? I've been there. Well, the girl that gets a new boyfriend while she's in a relationship is somebody who was never really yours to begin with. You know, it's like an old timer told me that the relationship wasn't real. You know, the only thing that was real was maybe the sex. You know, if you need someone to make you whole, you're not really whole. Yes, she wasn't the one. That's her, not you. Yeah, you know, that's how it is. You know, sometimes, you know, you just choose the wrong one. That's really the way it is. Sometimes we're thinking with our, sometimes we're thinking with our heart or our lust and not our mind, you know, not our inner heart. Every little thing will be all right. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't know. Relationships are tough, man. Relationships are tough. I'm not even gonna sit here and in front and act like I have all the answers because I don't. You know, I just know that people go through things. My mother was running in front of me and shouting, "I'll never be whole regardless is more than who I am." Well, sorry to hear about your loss because you know these things do happen. My grandfather was killed, you know, in the back, shot in the back of the head in a church when I was young. So yeah, I could definitely you know relate you know to having people that you love, you know, you lose and stuff like that you know, but you can overcome things, you know, you can really, you know, move on and grow if you're willing to survive and whatnot, you know. It doesn't have to be the end, you know, it doesn't have to be the end. The situations that you go through, the circumstances that you were brought up in, don't have to define you, you know, whoever you are, whatever your background, where you may come from. Each day is an opportunity and a choice and how we choose to live, you know, and how we want to fight, what we want to succumb to, what we want to rise to the occasion on. You know, I mean, will you rise to the occasion or will you falter? Will you fall to the darkness? Will you move into the light? You know, or will you just, you know, succumb to the vices, to the sin, to the negativity, you know, to the mischievous things that are around us. That's what it is. She says she needs me and wants me and craves me, but she's really not ready for me. I don't understand that. Well, I hate to say this. I hate to say this. Sometimes, you know, people want attention. You know, sometimes people like to have options. Maybe it's a game she's playing. So that's just one of those things. You know, I can't really give you all the answers to these questions. When my relationship ended, I lost my clothes, my home because we lived together. The relationship with my ex was as long as I did what she told me. That's crazy. Um, she is keeping you on the back burner to be, don't be an option. Yes, I agree with what Lynn is saying. She's somebody that knows, you know. I mean, you don't want to be an option. You want to be the one, you know, saying I want to be the one of one. I don't want to be the one of two, the one of three, the one of four. Like I had a female tell me one time that she had five, you know, boyfriends, and all five of those boyfriends were her number one option, you know. So what should I do? And, well, Lynn can tell you, you know, definitely, you know, Lynn. I think Lynn kind of told you, don't be an option. You know, don't be an option. Don't be a pawn in the game. I remember one time I was talking to a female, and the female told me she was like, "I want you to be my third boyfriend." I'm not kidding you. First conversation about this, everything. I want you to be my third boyfriend. So you mean to tell me that there's not only one person ahead of me, there's two people ahead of me, and you're not even asking me to be the other option. You're asking me to be the backup to the backup. And I said, I'm not coming off the bench for anybody. You know, be a choice or be an option. Nah, listen, if you're not the one, then you're not the one. If I'm not, I'll tell anybody, if I'm not the one in a relationship, then I'm not the one. I'm not the second one. I'm not the third one. I'm not the fourth one. I'm not the just in case. I'm not the call in, you know, I'm not the, what do you call it, the standby juror. You know, you call me at home and somebody didn't show up, so they called out sick. You, you know, what did Stevie Wonder did a song about it, part-time lover, you know. It was a long distance and I wasn't there, so I don't know. Well, move on. Yeah, keep moving forward. I mean, I agree with Lynn, you know. I mean, And like I said, let it go. Let it go. Long distance relationships are hard to manage anyway. I mean, and you have risk excuse me, of those things happening with people, just kind of walking in and out of your life and not being there. So, it's like that, really, to tell you the truth. I mean, you move on. And long distance relationships is easier with the breakup because it's not like you have to see this person, around the corner. It's not like, you have to, go to your local, convenience store or whatever and see it. Trust issues are higher. Yeah, I agree with that. But the reality is when it's over, it's over. She walked into my life and just checked out. Well, here's the thing. Maybe she was never really there. Maybe she was never really there as much as she said she was. Sometimes people just, you know, want that option, like Lynn was saying. Start looking. If any guys want me as I want them, it will be epic. You know, if a guy wants me as me, and then them, it will be epic. Yes, all I see is fireworks, Lynn. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a man that steps up to the plate. Mm. But shout out to that man that's gonna step up for Lynn. Work on you, bro. That's what I'm doing. I don't regret the actions. It's easier done. Still dealing with it, right, bro? Yes, I agree with what Slayer has said. And me, I've had, bad breakup 2013. It was crazy. You know, um, I didn't know how I was gonna get through, but I got through. I had good friends, a good family, good people around, and they got me through. And here I am, 5 years later. I'm still single, still, just taking the time out to do what I do. Can't lose my faith, and you should. Yeah, there you go, Lynn. Lynn is really, coming through. Maybe she has mental illness or anything. Just curious. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be mental illness, Sherry K. It could be just the fact that, this is what it is. If only you guys saw me and I saw her, you'd be like, wow, she's leaving you. Um, Listen, Dexter, it happens. The games people play. The games people play. Sometimes we try to make people take on, try to make people take only seasonal in our lives. Yeah, permanent. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, like Slayer said, sometimes we try to make people that are seasonal in our life permanent, and it's not. She's really messed up and has a lot of insecurities, and she's really fine. Well, here's the thing. Sometimes the idea of being with somebody is a great thing, but then the reality is it's not. Sometimes we're in love with the idea of what could be the possibilities. Oh, she says, what's your zodiac sign? Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's the zodiac doctor. Gemini. Oof. Oh my God. Oh my God. Gemini. Hmm. What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? Uh-oh, just dropped the fan. What's your zodiac sign? Over here talking trash. But yeah, rough is rough, making me think. Sees it on her, it's not you. She is in insecurities. I'm a Cancer Gemini, cuss baby. There you go. I'm the best sign of them all, the Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? We are lovers, not fighters. Anyway, I'm talking trash. Yeah, it's crazy out there though. I mean, like Slade said, you gotta work on you, man. Brother my ex told me that I treated her too good. Uh-oh. They said, I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know how to ask you if you're okay. How you say? I'm too good to you. Way too good to you. Oh my God. Yes, I'm trying to remember that song. Oh boy, but that's what it is. The Drake song, Too Good. You got me thinking about that. Oh man, relationships. I mean, I could easily do an 8 hour live stream if we just went through relationships and talking about, just the different stuff. Chill be the singing. Yeah. Just yeah. Nah. It's all good. I'm a Cancer. We the best lovers and a soft inner side. Oh my God. Tell me again. Tell me again. Are we gonna be lovers and friends? Oh my God. Cancers are the best lovers. Oh my God. I heard Scorpios were, but that's what it is. So the scram's easy and hard to repair. Yeah, That's cool. I've never, not to my knowledge, I don't think I've ever dated a Cancer, but I never asked these women. I have this shining. Um, uh, I the shining. I don't know what the shining means. I'm thinking of Beyonce. Shining, 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 shining. Doing all of this winning. That's not, forgive me. I'm just kind of back and forth out here, losing my mind and stuff. Um, it's possible. What are your insights into Gemini's, Lynn? Uh-oh, Lynn is about to give us the real to real. I hear that, Lynn. Um, Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be. There you go. We show our hand, hard shell, till it gets broken through the right person. Mm, okay, okay, okay. I've been, nah, I'm not even gonna sing that song. That'll be inappropriate for this moment. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Leos are crazy people. Um, I concur with that statement. But anyway, nah, all the signs are good. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, it really goes down to the answers inside of you. The answers are inside of you, Dexter. Only you can unlock, what your hidden potential is, and what your destiny will be as it pertains to that. Geminis are fun to a point, two personalities to be honest, but are great at having one's back. Okay, okay, Lynn. Since you're talking about Geminis, let us hear about Scorpios too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, Slay. I wasn't talking about you. Nah, it's all good. I do have two personalities. Yeah, I heard that about Gemini. So I've dated a couple of Geminis. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They put me through some pain. They gave me some stuff. Yeah, so let's go to the Scorpios, Lynn. Let's get started with the Scorpios. They're fantastic lovers. They're great fighters. They're loyal. They're respectful. They're to be admired. You know, they're fierce lovers. A very dumb personality. He was already side, everything sides. That's cool. That's cool to know you got different sides. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, just balance it out and whatnot. Wow, I didn't realize the light was shining into my cup. A beacon of light there. But yeah, don't get too deep on these Scorpios. What do you mean don't get too deep on these Scorpios? Scorpios are like the most fantastic sign. Scorpios are egomaniacs. Scorpios are awesome, but can get psycho unless they have it under control. See, I'm not a psycho. I'm Mel. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, I think Scorpios can teach every other sign how to be a better version of themselves. You know, Leos are dominant, but always take care of the family and friends. I'm a Cancer myself. What happened, Sibley Deep? I thought you were leaving. I mean, you can stay, but it's all good. Hey, just being honest. Listen, Lynn, I know what you really want to say about Scorpios. Just tell the truth about Scorpios. Tell the truth. Tell the truth about Scorpios, what they really are. Let them know that they're the best sign. That's the ego part in them. Well, no. Scorpios are they're fantastic. They illuminate their light into the world. Yeah, that's what it is. I thought so too, but we have fun talk. Yeah, nah, it's all good. Oh, so what are you trying to say? My other talks wasn't fun? Yeah, simply deep. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, all my talks are fun. But it's what it is. I'm just having a suggestion. I know they're great lovers, but don't cross them. I think you told the truth there, Lynn. Yeah, I'll give you a high five through the with your camera through the screen. Oh my God, Lay, what's up, Lay? I appreciate you for coming through. I liked your Etsy videos. I checked out your recent ones. I liked the video about the 80s. It was the 70s and 80s. I really thought that was a cool video. I watched it all the way through. I like the part about TV and all that stuff. Check out Lay. She's an awesome channel. Very down to earth individual. She had the getting to know me video and stuff like that. Definitely cool channel. A lot of cool people in the chat. I don't know if people still popping off fireworks. Somebody's actually popping off fireworks here now. You gotta be crazy. Wow. It's the 9th of July. I knew somebody was gonna be foolish enough to do it. You probably can't hear it, but anyway, somebody's popping off fireworks or somebody just really got shot outside. But anyway, peace. Leo equals lions, beast kings. Yeah, them. Oh my God, forgive me. Um, yeah, Lay, no problem. Definitely, you have an awesome channel, and I do appreciate your content, sunny disposition, just thoughts on just no, no, they ain't got the Draco out there. If it's the Draco out there, Slayer, I'm ducking. I'm there. And live stream over. They ain't got the Draco. They want everybody to love them and such, but they're a water sign too. But a lot like fish. Who are we talking about now, Lynn? Um, do Geminis and Pisces even mix? I don't know. I don't even know. My ex is a Sagittarius. Well, Lay, we're talking about signs, zodiac signs. Maybe you can illuminate on zodiac signs and how they are compatible and not compatible. I don't really know a whole lot about signs. I just know about the signs of love. They call me the doctor of love. So it's kind of crazy like that. Straight fish. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna pretend. Wow, they really all got fireworks out there. Anyway, Sagittarius there. Yeah, wow, that's actually fireworks. Okay, Sagittarius there. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Um, I don't know. Like I said, yeah, I would have to do research too. I used to be really heavy into that stuff. The zodiac signs, which ones fit together and mix. Saying Geminis and Pisces mix well. They are great together. That's what's up. That's what's up. I do know one thing. I know that Geminis and Scorpios don't mix. Oh my God, they're like fire and ice. Just don't do it. Don't do it. If you a Gemini, don't get with a Scorpio. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm a Scorpio. Stay away. Stay away. It's a dangerous combination. It's what it is. That's why I guess she has left me. Well, I mean, listen. Sometimes people we choose the wrong one. That's just really what it is. Sometimes people leave each other because they're not compatible with each other. He's that. That's the really thing I can say. I mean, don't beat yourself up if a relationship didn't work out, especially if you're young. Being a young man like I am, some people say I got the boyish grin. Like I look like I'm 18, even though I'm 37. You know what I'm saying? I'm 37, looking like 17 out here. Nah, let me stop lying to myself. My mother's a Gemini, my mother's a Pisces, and 55 years of marriage. Wow, 55 years of marriage. Oh my God. I had to get back on it. Into work, loves, war, sign and war and all made of. Yeah, nah, definitely. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you for coming through. And Scorpios are the best sign. They max with everybody. Man, I'm rocking in the late 20s. That's funny. I'm my late 30s. That's what I'm rocking into, my late 30s. That's what's really going on. And I can't believe on July 9th, well, I do believe it, in the mean streets of Brooklyn, they are still with the fireworks. 4th of July is over, man. Stop it. I'm just a little scared. I'm scared Destiny is betraying me yet again. Destiny is not betraying you. You're portraying yourself. Don't worry about that. Life goes on. There's plenty of fish in the sea, you know, and there's a lot of life to live. And I've given you right now all the live that I can give. Lynn Denton is out, so I guess I got to keep it moving too. And I appreciate you all for coming through. As always, thank you for being here. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. For dramatic effect, I will cut off the light. You know, um, I don't know who Jessica Ford is, but I don't. I gotta go. Thank you for being here. And I gotta charge my phone too. All right, take care, folks. Oh man, awesome live stream.